Big Bubble Radio.
Hello and welcome back to the local lockdown with me, Neil Stockley, on Big Bubble UK. We have a busy show for you this week. We'll be featuring two main artists, Andy Ridgeway and the Ovines. As well as that, we have more exclusive tracks from We Ghost, and we also have the brand new single from Annabelle May.
The local lockdown with Neil Stockley.
Okay, so we're going to kick off this week with the first track from Andy Ridgeway.
You gotta have this and you need that, because the Joneses got it. Happiness is what the world gives, minus what you expected of it. This world might need someone like me, in another time, another place, maybe. I am nowhere, and still I dare to retain a little piece of me. Dream, dream another dream, won't you? Or you'll suffer and you'll sink. Well, please take it on the chin, won't you? If I tell you what I think. I bought that and it cost this. Well done you, you must be proud. When here did you go there? No, can I step off your cloud? The world might need someone like me, in another time, another place, maybe. I am nowhere, and still I dare to retain a little piece of me. Dream, dream another dream, won't you? Or you'll suffer and you'll sink. Well, please take it on the chin, won't you? If I tell you what I think. This world might need someone like me, in another time, another place, maybe. I am nowhere, and still I dare to retain a little piece of me. Dream, dream another dream, won't you? Or you'll suffer and you'll sink. Well, please take it on the chin, won't you? If I tell you what I think.
That was Andy Ridgeway with Great Expectations. A little bit of background about Andy. Andy's a guitar teacher. He also teaches chemistry and physics as well as maths. I've known Andy for many years and we've played together in quite a few different bands. He's an exceptional guitar player and he's exceptionally good at harmonies as well. His influences, as you could probably tell, are artists like Simon Garfunkel, the finger-picking style. You can kind of hear Paul Simon feel, a little bit of Mark Knopfler in there. And Andy's, he's a very, very good musician, very talented, very dedicated to his craft. We're going to move on to Andy's second track now. Here it is.
There's that sound no one richness, it's so profound. And dreams just don't feel like this. I run aground. I still take my chances. Playing with fire when the siren calls. She's taking me higher than I've been before. I'm lost in a game I've never played, lost in a dream, or is it haze? Playing with fire when the siren calls. My mind clears. I look for shipwrecked pieces, none appear. Warning signs fall behind this new frontier. Elation replaces what was once austere. When youth was wasted on me, fire when the siren calls. She's taking me higher than I've been before. I'm lost in a game I've never played, lost in a dream, or is it haze? Playing with fire when the siren calls. That sound no one hears but me, it's all around. Playing with fire when the siren calls. She's taking me higher than I've been before. Lost in a game I've never played, lost in a dream, or is it haze? I'm playing with fire when the siren calls.
That track was Siren by Andy Ridgeway. A very different track to the first track. Again, guitar-wise, it's beautiful, lovely. Andy Ridgeway, as you can hear, is an exceptional guitar player. He's also a published author. He's written a book on guitar techniques, and I will include a link to the book on my blog, which is available on Big Bubble UK. Just go there, find me, Neil Stockley, and you'll see the link to the blog. Massive thank you to Andy Ridgeway. We will hear more from him later on. Now I'm going to move on to We Ghosts. Last week I did a feature episode on them, and I just ran out of time. So I've still got a few exclusive unheard tracks. These are completely exclusive to Big Bubble. These have never been heard before. I'm going to play one for you now.
You're looking for someone to make a noise. You could not have made a better choice. Who
That track was Bang Drum by the fantastic Wee Ghosts. Again, with Wee Ghosts, you never know what you're going to get. And that was a fantastic track. I really enjoyed it. I will play one more track from Wee Ghosts. I did play it last week, but it's fantastic. So I'm going to play it again. This track is Touch. That was Wee Ghost with Touch. That's a previously unreleased track exclusive to Big Bubble UK.
Whitstable. On sea?
On air?
Big Bubble Radio. your isolation station.
Okay, so now it's time to move on to our second featured artist of the day. This is the Ovines, and this is their first track. That was the Ovines with 10th Street Mile. That's an assault on your senses, that track. The band are full of energy. They're a kind of an indie pop punk trio. They kind of remind me a little bit of if you mixed like the Arctic Monkeys with the Libertines, but then also added a much heavier rock element in there as well. A lot going on there. I'm going to give you a little bit of background on the band now. The Ovines hail from Medway. They bring huge energy to every performance. The debut EP is a culmination of 2 years of work. They were formed at the end of 2017. The Ovines have steadily built a reputation for bringing the party to any event they play at. With huge energy and huge riffs, the Ovines debut EP shows the full variety of the trio. The lead single from the album, released on the 4th of October, Mind of Mind, was played over 1,000 times in its first week alone. The EP was recorded by Dan Lucas at Anchor Baby Studios. We've obviously spoken about him several times and how great his work is. And it was mastered by Charlie Francis.
The Local Lockdown with Neil Stockley.
Okay, so now it's time to play another track from the EP. This track is called The Chiller.
Somehow I see you do it every single day. It's not
That was the Chiller from the Ovines. Again, high energy, very intense. It's definitely got a punk element to it. And yeah, here at Big Bubble, we like that.
Bubbling over with!
Big Bubble Radio.
Okay, so now it's time to move on. Normally at this point in the show, I would present my self-indulgent selection, but this week's going to be a little bit different. This week we have a brand new single from Annabelle Mae Wallace. You might remember her from previous shows. She has a brand new single out. This track is called Hurt.
If you could cut me, I won't be no more. I've been here before, I've been here before. The world only sees me when I'm wearing my mask. Don't let them see what's killing me. I only let them see what I wanna believe about me. Don't let them see my hurt, but now it's just getting worse. Try to pick myself off the ground, but now I'm just crashing down. If you could cut me, I won't bleed no more. I've been here before, I've been here before. The world only sees me when I'm wearing my mask. Don't let them see what's killing me. So I'm hurt, falling in reverse. If we could start again, you would just be my friend. Feel like I've been so dumb, because you made me so numb. If you could cut me, I won't be no more. I've been here before, I've been here before. The world only sees me when I'm wearing my mask. Don't let them see what's killing me. So I'm hurt, falling in reverse. If you could cut me, I won't bleed no more. I've been here before, I've been here before. If you could cut me, I won't bleed no more. I've been here before, I've been here before. The world only sees me when I'm wearing my mask. Don't let them see what's killing me. I'm hurt, I'm falling in reverse. I'm hurt, I'm falling in reverse.
That was the brand new single from Annabelle Mae Wallace. That was Hurt. As ever, if you're listening to this and you're thinking, how do I get on the radio? It's simple. Go to Big Bubble UK and email the studio. Send me 4 tracks and a brief bio about yourself, and I'll do my best to get you on the show.
Don't forget, you can email us, studio@bigbubble.uk.
Okay, so now it's time to go into my self-indulgent selection. I have to be honest, the Ovines have definitely influenced me this week, and I'm feeling a bit of a rock, a slightly heavier feel to what I would normally pick. So this is my first track on my self-indulgent selection this week. That was 2 in a row there on my self-indulgent selection, beginning with Alice Cooper with Poison and finishing with Biffy Clyro, living is a problem because everything dies. Now it's time to get back to our two featured artists. And this is the third track from Mr. Andy Ridgeway.
Remembering the way it was, 1,000 million chances lost. Remembering those bigger dreams, pressures bursting at the seams. So stop, stand and stare, be a little aware. I think you like it this way. Don't judge against another, compare you to the other person you were back then. Come and play the game and never be the same. The stranger that was back then. Just be here now. Just be here now. Fate appears to side with me. Take a look around, you'll see. So many people waking up, taking the time for little things. And stop, stand and stare, be a little aware. I think they like it this way. Don't judge against another, compare you to the other person you were back then. Come and play the game and never be the same. The stranger that was back then. Just be here now. Just be here now. This way. Don't judge against another, compare you to the other person you were back then. Come and play the game and never be the same. The stranger that was back then. Don't judge against another, compare you to the other person you were back then. Come and play the game and never be the same. The stranger that was back then. Just be here now. Just be here now.
That was Be Here Now by Andy Ridgeway. I have to say, as I said earlier, I've known Andy for over 10 years. But he's never played me his original material. And I'm amazed. It's fantastic. I'm not amazed because I know how good Andy is as a musician. But, you know, being a good technical player and being able to write are two very different things. You know, I'm a competent musician, but I can't write music. I can't write my own material. And I really, really liked that track. I thought that was brilliant. At the beginning, I kind of felt it had a bit of a James Taylor feel. But then towards the middle, it kind of had a John Mayer thing going on. It was great. Anyway, I must press forward because we're running out of time. This is Andy's fourth and final track.
You think that the world don't turn when you close your eyes at night. Memories come when the damage is done. You'd benefit from hindsight. You think friends disappear when you up and leave the room. wonder why the world goes by if you weren't all consumed. A rule for them and a rule for you. Most people they live, they learn. You stick to your guns until you crash and burn. Taking with you anyone that held down an olive branch. Took the time, give you a chance. You won't break through while the world revolves around you. You see that button there that once says self-destruct. Push it more like you have before and find you're out of luck. Forgive my lecturing, but you lack the common touch. This world you're in needs a push to spin, and it doesn't last that much. Most people they live, they learn. You stick to your guns until you crash and burn. Taking with you anyone that held down an olive branch. Took the time, gave you a chance. You won't break through while the world revolves around you. Up the key, gave the song a breather, gave you scope for a little more hope. You dashed it, you trashed it. A rule for them and a rule for you. Most people they live, they learn. You stick to your guns until you crash and burn. Taking with you anyone that held down an olive branch. Took the time, give you a chance. You won't break through while the world revolves around you. Crash and burn. Taking with you anyone that held down an olive branch. Took the time, give you a chance. You won't break through while the world revolves around you.
That was The World Revolves Around You by Andy Ridgway. That track was like having Joe Walsh, Mark Knopfler, Steve Vai and Eric Clapton all on one track, but with just one person playing it. That was fantastic. Thank you to Mr. Andy Ridgway for letting me play his stuff, and we will be live tonight, Saturday night. We are playing at the White Horse in Chilham from 8 o'clock. So you can finish this show and go straight there.
The Local Lockdown with Neil Stockley.
Okay, now we're going to make a triumphant return to the Ovines. This is their third track.
It's a tightrope, it's a side note, it's a long walk home. It's a great fix, but if the life fits, send me along. It's snowing when enough is enough. When the penny drops, it's like going home. Without someone to love, without someone to love.
Driving right out. This empty city I can't find. It's not mine.
That track was Mind of Mind. That's the first single from the EP Lazy Days. It's a great track. The minute you hear it, you feel like you've heard it before, you feel like you know the chorus, and that's always a sign of a great song. Now we're going to move on to the Ovines' final track.
And I got no money, I'm sitting on the dole and I'm always watching telly. I'm not gonna go down and sign on, cause I don't be one of them typical wankers, you know. I got no food and I got no beer. All that's in my room is a plastic chair. Only one thing I really want, wanna get hold of my favorite stuff. $2 and a bottle of ketchup is all I survive. $2 in a bottle of ketchup. Well, I'll be doing all survive. Left me there and slide. I write this tune and I sing my verse. Nothing to do but split my heart. Well, one thing we really got, the happy skunk of the Ovines band. $2 in a bottle of ketchup is all I need to survive. $2 in a bottle of ketchup. Well, I'll be doing oh so fine.
That was the Ovines with $2. Again, just full of energy. Oh, this band live must just be so intense. I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the Ovines for sending me their tracks and their press release. Massive thank you to Andy Ridgeway as well. And I should just say, again, if you would like to be featured, do please email Big Bubble UK. Also, there's a blog that will accompany every single show I do. On that blog, you can find the links to all the artists featured on today's show. And yeah, do support artists locally, because at the moment, obviously, with the restrictions, it is becoming harder and harder to make a living doing this. So please do go online, do buy their albums, do support local music.
We're on Instagram, bigbubble.uk.
A massive thank you to everyone who's listened tonight. You are listening to the Local Lockdown on Big Bubble UK. My name is Neil Stockley, and I'd like to finish tonight's show with another exclusive track from the fantastic We Ghosts. Enjoy this one. I'll see you the same time next week, 7 p.m, Saturday night on Big Bubble UK.
The Local Lockdown with Neil Stockley.